like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I am on a financial freedom journey with my family. I share every single week the progress that we're making towards our financial goals. The current financial goal we're working on is our basement remodel, so we are trying to save up as much cash as we can to put towards our basement remodel, which is actually happening, kind of. I mean, the very early stages. I will try to insert a couple of photos, and I apologize if you hear saws and nail guns in the background. You may hear them, but I will insert a few pictures of like kind of the progress. We're just doing very early stages of starting like the framing of like the rec area. So I'll put some pictures in for you guys. Also, I've been kind of updating a little bit more on Instagram. So if you don't follow me there, feel free to follow me. So this is a little bit of a chaotic video because I'm filming this today. I'm filming this on Friday, just because it's been super loud. Also, my baby is here. It's been super loud. All my kids are home today. They have off school. I'm off work today. So it's just a very chaotic debt-free Friday. So thanks for hanging in there. I'm going to try to make it kind of fast because again, you're going to hear my baby in the background. You're going to hear construction happening in the background. So we will keep it short. So let's go ahead and get started. It's also the last Friday of October, so we are also doing a quick closeout of October as well. So really happy with how October went. I will show you guys in a minute the side hustle situation. I feel like we did really good this month. I'm super happy with it. So hoping we can keep that momentum going the rest of the year. So again, our goal for the rest of the year is to save up $10,000 for our basement. This week we started at $2,325, and that was at 23%. We were able to send $500 to savings this week, which leaves our ending at $2,825, which is at 28%. So obviously I'm talking about the construction going on in the background right now. So we are kind of starting the process now of like the actual remodel. So this is no longer in savings. We've been pulling out money as we need it to buy things like lumber and like things like that. So yeah, this is not like really in our savings anymore, but I'm just tracking it based on how much we have saved. So the money is kind of coming in and going right back out, if that makes sense, because we've already kind of started the process. So that's how that is working for us. And we feel comfortable doing that. We know that we're going to be continuing to save money for this project. So basically, as we are getting the money in, we are just funneling it out to do things as like quickly as we can, but also making sure we're cash flowing it. I have gotten a lot of questions about like, why don't you just take out a HELOC or like a loan, for multiple reasons, because we're debt free and I don't want to take out a loan for it. And also I know that we can cash flow it fairly quickly, just based on how we've been able to cash flow, or not cash flow, but based on how we've been able to save up for other goals like our Roth IRAs and all these other things that we have done in the past. So we know we can do it. It might be a little bit of a stretch some weeks to be able to be putting, as much as we'd want in, but we know we can do it. And I just don't want to take out a loan. I don't really want to take out loans anymore because we are debt free, and that is something that has not changed. I have kind of changed my opinions on debt over the last few years, and I will be filming another video like I did last year. So last year I filmed a 1-year debt-free video, and I am planning on doing a similar video for like a 2-year debt-free like update. I'll talk more about like my feelings on debt in that video. But yeah, basically the interest rates are really high right now too. And so I don't want to take out a loan if I don't have to, and we don't have to. So that's kind of the situation we're in. I'm very lucky to be in that situation. Obviously, we've worked really, really hard over the last few years to get out of debt, to be in a situation like this where we can do things like this. So yeah, that kind of is my feelings on it. I have no problem with people taking out loans for like home projects though. I think that's totally fine if that's what you want to do with your family. Like I have zero feelings on that for other people. Just for myself, like we would prefer not to have to take out loans for it. So that's kind of why we're doing that. That's also why we're doing a lot of the work ourselves. My dad is helping us significantly. He's actually down there right now. So obviously like that is a huge help for our budget to have somebody in our life that has a construction background and that can actually help us do the work. So that is a huge privilege too. But either way, just wanted to kind of address that, like why we're doing it this way instead of doing it like the traditional way, I guess, which would be like taking out a HELOC or some sort of personal loan. So that's just kind of what we're doing. So left to our goal for 2023 is $7,175. I told you guys this is not going to be all that we're saving up. We're going to start this goal again in 2024 with the new year, but this is what we're just trying to do to finish up 2023. So side hustle income for the week. So this is just for this week. Also, I'm sorry if it's like really shadowy. I'm trying to fix it with my ring light, but it is so overcast and rainy here that like my office is pitch black, even with the lights on, even with the ring light. So I'm doing my best. I so appreciate you guys hanging in here. And also there's like a fly. Anyway, side hustle income for this week, we had two things. 156 from YouTube. So my channel is monetized, so I do make a little bit of money on YouTube from just ads playing in the background of my videos. And then I also made $37.95 on Instacart. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, I also did post about this over the weekend. I actually did Instacart on Sunday, like last Sunday. And oh my gosh, it was so much fun. Seriously, I love Instacart. I just think it's fun. I try not to put too much pressure on myself, like to, do the orders really fast or like, run through the store, like that kind of thing. But I just find it so fun to do Instacart personally. I just think it's just fun for me. I love shopping, and when I can shop with someone else's money, it's kind of cool. And also I feel like I also like just figure out like other things. Like it's so interesting to me to like shop for other people, like what they buy. And like sometimes I actually get like ideas from what other people buy. So it's just fun. And obviously like $37 is not gonna, do our remodel for us, but like the $37 helped us to be able to put more towards this week. So I always like to just make extra money. So I'm going to try to see how many Sundays I can go do Instacart. It really depends on my husband's schedule. He typically works on Sunday, but not until way later in the day. So I have been going out to do Instacart in the morning. So we'll see how that works out. And it also just depends on like what's available, what batches are available. And I'm kind of picky with Instacart. So it really just depends. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing this long term, but I really want to accelerate our savings because obviously we are actually like working on the remodel. So like the faster we can save more money, the faster we can do the remodel because we're trying to cash flow it. So we just need more money coming in faster. So we're kind of trying to be a little more diligent with the side hustle stuff right now. So for side hustle income, for this month, we had $7.45 from Upside. If you guys have followed me for a while, Upside is just a cashback app that we use for gas. If you're interested, I always have it linked in the pinned comment if you guys are interested. Then we had $10 from Surveys on the Go. We had $40 from Facebook Marketplace. We had $26 from reselling clothing. I did that a few weeks ago. Then we had our 156 from YouTube, and we had the $37.95 from Instacart. That brings our total for the month of October to $277.40. This is probably one of the biggest side hustle income months we've had all year. So I'm super happy with that. I am so grateful that we had a good month because again, I feel like we're trying to like kind of go back into the hustle mentality right now because of the situation with the basement. Like we really want to finish it. So we're really motivated to like cash flow it as quickly as possible. I feel like that's another cool thing about cash flowing it is I feel like it's motivating me to just try to do as much as I can as fast as I can. So it's kind of like reigniting the like hustle mentality that I kind of lost since we paid off our debt. So just to do a quick recap of the month. So the first week we did $450, $425, $450, and $500. And that brings our total for the month to $1,825 that we were able to put towards this goal. All right, so really quickly, just gonna do our recap here because it is the end of October. So basement remodel, that's the current goal we're working on. And this month we were able to put $1,825 to this goal. So really happy with that progress. Obviously, a big chunk of that was from our side hustles. Almost $300 came from our side hustles. So that just goes to show how much it really can help you to have side hustles. So really grateful for that. Can't wait to see how the end of the year goes. Thank you guys for hanging in here. Let me go ahead and color in my trackers and then I'll come back to close out the video.
I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump. Oh, what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again.
All right, that's all I have for you guys for this week. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I will not have a video up on Tuesday, so I will see you guys here next Friday. Bye, guys.